And welcome everyone to the third official episode of Otaco Time, where we all talk about anime and pop culture. My name is Cloud, and I'm here with my beautiful co-hosts Northall and Conchitas. Uh,
Hello.
Uh,
give the viewers some smiles. They're here for you
uh,
guys.
oh,
Big ol'
Sure.
big
Again,
ol'
once thanks to everyone who's tuning in right now. Uh, as always, we will be pushing out the VOD on YouTube every week. Last week, we unfortunately had some production issues and we couldn't get our second episode out, but that will not happen this week. We will get the third episode out for sure. We got some good topics I think to talk about today. But first and foremost, how's everybody's week doing?
oh man,
Um,
tired,
All right, we got
you
tired.
tired?
tired,
I'm always tired.
tired. If you would have heard me like maybe half an hour ago or a little earlier when I woke up, you'd be like, oh man, this dude, his morning voice.
I mean,
It's-
I saw that you were on for like 2 hours, and then I was like, "Is this guy gonna get on?" Like,
Oh,
I was waiting in the Discord for everyone to get on. We
we were
said
all just
10
waiting for
a.m.
each
and no
other.
one got on.
Yeah, we're all just waiting for each other to someone to get on.
yeah.
Oh man.
I still feel
Yeah.
think I still feel like I have my morning voice. Like I don't think this is my normal voice during the day. I feel I don't know. Does it sound different at all?
No, I feel like you
No,
sound the same to me.
you're
All
good.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the little radio voice.
Yeah, it might just be the vibrations in my skull that are
Yeah.
making me
Yes,
sound
that are
different.
making you sound different. Yes. Oh my gosh, so true. I've been kind of sick this week, I think. I've just been feeling like really low energy. Um, I did find a cure for depression, y'all.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
What is
All you
it?
need
Is it
is
shrooms?
family.
Oh
oh
my
my
god.
god.
Get out of here.
Watched
Okay, well,
I
that's the end of
watched
the
Fast and
episode. We're not
Furious.
See you later, guys. All right, we're good. Cut it. I'm sorry, producer Stan, but I'm out of
Oh
here.
my god. Oh yes, I've been saving that all week. I've been
Oh my
practicing out
god.
my
That
partner.
is oh
Um anyway, yeah, so I watched Fast and Furious this week. Um
okay.
it was so good.
Sorry, I'm still
I
laughing. I'm like, that's so oh my
it's
god.
so
I'm
stupid.
glad you saved that though, because
Yeah.
I, I got you
I know,
got a
I was
genuine
like,
eye roll
I
from
need to
me.
see your guys' genuine cringe. I'm like, I need to save this. I'm the queen of
So
That
cringe.
was good.
so because of all those memes about family, like anytime I've been watching a movie or a show and they're like, "Oh, they're family." I'm just like, "Where is he? Where's Dom?" I feel like
Where's
he's gonna
You're
Tom?
pop out.
expecting him to come out,
Where's the
yeah.
truth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, I heard, I heard you guys said family. Reaches
Shows up
out.
with his little necklace.
family?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think I was hearing that they're gonna make 2 more movies too, and I'm just kind of like, they already went to space. I don't know where else it's gonna go,
I'm
but
I'm
I'm gonna be there for it.
I'm
They're
telling you,
gonna
they're
go.
gonna like fight aliens or something in the next movie.
You
Nah,
know what?
man, it's gonna
They're
be dinosaurs.
they're pretty much
That's
like
what I
car
hear, right?
Avengers.
Isn't that was
I mean,
rumored that it's gonna be like they're going to Jurassic Park next or something?
That'd be.
probably, but you know what?
I
They're
don't
gonna
know.
be okay because they got
'Cause they
family,
got
man.
family. But
They
Cause
what
they
if the
got family.
what if the dinosaur also has a family?
Oh.
Who do we
Oh,
root for
dang!
then?
Battle of the Families.
Oh god.
No, but in all realness, I feel like the Fast and Furious franchise is like really, really. I honestly feel like it's kind of underrated because it's so stupid, but it knows that it's stupid and it plays that up. It's not like what the fuck's the other one with cars? Transformers?
Uh
Yeah, I
yeah, the
mean,
the, the
Yeah.
transforming cars, yeah.
Yes, okay, so my
Oh yeah.
partner loves
Just
Transformers, and I think Transformers is absolute trash.
It is
Not the
trash.
anime, but the movies. Like he loves the movies, and we always argue about this because he literally has the worst taste in fucking movies. One
Oh
day
yeah.
we'll do this.
No, he has
Um,
terrible taste. I can
he has
confirm.
terrible taste in movies, and so he was like, "Why do you like Fast and Furious but not like Transformers?" And I was like, "Because Fast and Furious knows that it's ridiculous and it plays on it, and that's what makes it so good." Because like even in the movie, like especially this movie, they kept making jokes about like how ridiculous it is that they never get hurt.
Mm,
And like
Oh,
and so they're just they know. And whereas like Transformers I feel like takes itself way too serious. Like it
well,
tries to be like a serious movie and I'm just like, no, dude, no.
you know what the difference is between the two?
What?
Family.
that's true. Michael Bay doesn't put any family in his
Hell yeah.
Transformer
Michael Bay
movies.
ain't got family.
That's such a Michael Bay thing though. He takes himself really seriously,
Really serious. And it's like,
and
nah,
it's kind of
dude.
annoying.
Like,
Like, bro, you're
yeah,
having like a 15-year-old girl like getting sprayed down by hoses. You are not a serious director.
exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And so anyway, yeah, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. If you need
Yeah.
a good time.
Well, it's to me like thinking about it. It started off with cars and a simple premise, like
Weren't they stealing like DVD players or something in the first
yeah,
one?
Yeah.
they were stealing
Yeah.
DVD players, and it was all about racing. And
Yeah.
Dom was
Yeah.
trying to get money on the side for like what, like his sister or something like that, or
I
like
think
Yeah.
his
just to
family.
support them. Yeah, yeah, just to
Yeah,
support themselves. It was a
and
very
then
noble cause.
yeah, and so it's just like it was all about that and street racing, and then now it's just like we're spies
Yeah,
in
that's
space.
what they're literally like the Avengers. Like I swear during one of the parts, like there was an Avenger style like music. Like they all just gathered together and then there was
Oh,
Oh
like
my
and me and my partner were like, was that the fucking Avengers song? Like I'm pretty sure it was. But I mean it wasn't. It was like it was
yeah,
some kind of variation, but
yeah, yeah. The
it's ridiculous.
turning point for me was, what was it, when Dwayne Johnson jumped out of like a helicopter and he had like a cast
mhm.
and he just flexed and busted the cast open. I was just like, oh no. I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that sounds like fun though. If
Yeah.
it is
It was
as
a good time.
self-aware as you say, then
It
that
is.
I give it a pass then. All right.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy the family memes for a couple more
It's
weeks
great.
then.
It's great. Um anyway, yeah, what else did you all enjoy this week? Or I guess
Well,
no.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
start.
speaking about family, you watched the show Conchitas that kind of
yeah.
talks about family.
Yes, yes. I forgot I'm going first. Yes, so aside from Fast and Furious, I did start watching Invincible. Um and I started on Friday, I think. Like I
Okay.
watched like 2 episodes on Friday and then on Saturday I watched the rest. Um so it was really, really good. And so Invincible, um, Cloud, you've seen it, right?
Yeah,
I think you said
I
that you
watched a
watched
couple
it.
episodes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then Northall, you haven't watched it yet, correct?
No, right.
All right. I do want to I do want to make this spoiler free only because I want you to watch it and I feel like it's best enjoyed like not knowing too much about it. So, I mean, Invincible, it's pretty much like a it's an animated series and it's different. It's not part of like Marvel or DC universe, but it is like a superhero story. And I would definitely kind of consider it like a animated version of The Boys where it takes like a darker turn into like the superhero realm. So it is like a darker story and it is they're not afraid um of showing like gore or anything like that.
Okay.
um and the jokes, I mean, like the writing is just it's so so good and it's really fresh content. Like I don't really feel like there's anything like it that is still animated and is like a superhero story that isn't like your typical Marvel and DC. Because I mean, we all know like Batman. We've all seen Batman like a million times. We've seen like all the Marvel like different franchises and stuff. And so I thought it was really refreshing. So pretty much, um, the main character, oh my gosh, I forgot his name. It's Mark, right? So the main character is this boy Mark. His
Yeah.
dad's a superhero, and he is like kind of like going through puberty. I mean, he's a teenager, but he's like waiting for his powers to appear. Um, and so that's all I'm gonna say. But the things that I really enjoyed about the show is that there's like actually a lot of diversity in it, and like the voice acting like is top notch, and it's like got a star-studded cast. So the main character, Mark, he's like the young boy. He's supposed to be half Asian, like half white, and so is actually like voiced by Steven Yeun. I think I'm saying that correctly. And he's the
Oh.
guy
I think
from
it's close
Walking
enough.
Dead. Yeah, Steven Yeun. And then his mom is supposed to be like his mom is Asian, and so she's voiced by Sandra Oh. And then his dad is voiced by J.K. Simmons, which I think it was really, really funny because that's the reporter from Spider-Man.
Yeah,
And so,
JJJ Jameson or
J. Jonah
yeah,
Jameson. Yeah.
yeah. And um, so I mean, like, yeah, everything about it is just it's really, really good. They do this really like I think it's pretty funny, but like one of the heroes' name is Invincible. That's like obviously why the show is called Invincible. But every time someone's gonna say that word, they like cue to the title screen. So it's like, oh, he's, and then it's like dun dun dun, and it's like Invincible, and so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's so good. Yeah. Um, what else? Yeah. I think that's all I wanted to say about it. It's really good, and you watch The Boys, right, Northald?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah, I watched that.
I guess for our viewers, if you haven't watched The Boys is also it's like a live action show about like this vigilante group that actually hates superheroes, and it's really good. Both are available on Amazon Prime and definitely worth a watch. So I enjoyed that a ton. Like I stayed up till like 2 a.m. watching it. And that's really
Oh.
late for me. You guys, you know I don't stay up past like 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're usually in bed by like
I'm
11.
usually in bed by like 11. So I was like, I was so tired, but I couldn't stop watching.
And
But
how
yeah.
many episodes? It's like 8 episodes, right? Invincible.
Yeah, it is 8 episodes. And I believe they're each about
They're like 40 minutes or
like
something.
40, yeah, about
Yeah.
45
They're on
minutes
the
to an
longer end.
hour. Yeah, for sure. But yeah. Is there anything else, Cloud, that you want to add about it?
Um, I think you did a pretty good job just covering the whole thing in terms of, I guess, a little bit more about the plot. There isn't really one. Like, there's not like a consistent story that happens throughout. It's more, it feels very episodic and kind of old school
You
superhero
think so?
show. I mean, okay, I mean, like, I'm not gonna, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the heroes do deal with like a different villain sort of every couple episodes. But
Okay.
there is like a background story that's going on that, eventually climaxes at the end that you'll kind of get a sense for if once you finish the first episode. And because, that's the ending of the first episode is, I think the whole show, the first episode is pretty good in keeping you interested, but that ending it grabs you and keeps you in. You're gonna want to keep watching after you see the ending of the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that I know is the whole meme where he's just like,
Oh,
think. But I have no context of what's going on at that moment.
You know what's really funny about this show too is so my partner watched it before I did. And he was watching it when I was super super busy with work. So I was like, man, I have no like mental space to really take on a show right now, but I was sitting there watching it with him and I didn't know this, but apparently I watched like the last episode like with him, and like literally I watched like the like one of the biggest scenes, And but I would say that it didn't ruin the show for me because I was just kind of like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just watching this. And then once I started watching it, I was like, oh shit. Like I kind of knew what was gonna happen, but like the build up to it, it's all like
Hmm.
really good. And yeah, and I think like if you give it one episode and you're not hooked, like we're
Gotta
kicking you
you
off
got
the podcast,
you
man.
gotta go to
Like,
the hospital.
oh,
There's something wrong with your brain.
yeah, there's something wrong with you, bro.
No.
Um, but yeah, that was really good. So that was probably my highlight of the week. I was gonna talk about Beastars, but I feel like I'm gonna leave it at Invincible because that was definitely like my highlight of the week.
Yeah, I think I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like you had a lot to say about Invincible
Yeah.
Beastars. What else are you gonna say?
Yeah,
The
I'm like
the wolf and the bunny, we want them to bang.
I'm still
That's
rooting
pretty
for
much it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, for sure.
What about you two?
Well,
Well,
I've been just keeping up with some of the stuff I was watching last week, but I did end up watching two new animes this week, which was Ten Deities Only Know Peace, which I thought was really interesting, and then I watched Sunny Boy, which was just sort of a trip. The first, like, I had no idea what was going on in the first episode, and I guess it's good because it just makes it more engaging, I guess, because I'm just wondering what's gonna happen in this anime. And then I watched Remake Our Life, which is still wholesome.
yeah.
Still got me feeling things. Um, but for Ten Deities Only Know Peace, I thought it was
What
gonna be
is
like a battle royale anime. Yeah, I'll get into it in a little bit. But
mm-hmm.
at least from the first two episodes I saw, I still don't know what direction it's gonna go. First of all, in Ten Deities Only Know Peace, the animation is actually really unique, I feel, because the background images, like the landscapes and everything, it looks very comic book, like graphic novel style. It doesn't it looks very static, but because it's drawn out so well, it's really bright and vibrant. And then the animation is actually really clean too in terms of like when the characters are fighting. As far as I know, so far the story is these deities apparently reincarnate or are summoned every 800 years, and they have to fight demons because I guess demons wake up every 800 years and they have to fight them. But I guess this generation of the deities, when they awaken, there was like no demons around for them to fight, so they've just been sort of leisurely hanging out, and so they've gotten kind of weaker as a result. But there's also like this thing happening in the background that's like, well, for lack of better description, they're like Nazis are taking over the world. And so the deities are just wondering, like, what are we here for? Like, the demons aren't around for us to protect the world.
Yeah.
So my guess is they're gonna fight these Nazis because they're the real bad
Okay.
guy. Like, I don't want to. I want to refrain from using the word Nazis because that, like, but they're essentially like a very militant country
Oh,
that's just
okay, okay.
focusing on conquest, on like,
Fascists.
Like a
yeah.
fascist
I guess,
country,
yeah,
yeah.
like a fascist country, and so which I guess Nazis are, but there's like hints that this like militant country are demons, but they don't really tell us that fully. It's just kind of up in the air right now on what these are. And I think, as the anime will progress, we'll get to know a little bit more. But so
Mhm.
far it's just really trippy. And the first episode has like a really, like, speaking of Invincible, with the really like catching ending, this also has a very memorable ending, but not in a good way, I would say. Not to
Okay.
say it's bad. It's just like, what? I didn't expect this from the first 18 minutes of the episode is
Yeah.
vastly different from the last two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that's when
Like
you
they kind
kind
of
of
dropped the ball a little bit.
no, not even that. It's just it was just jarring to see this after watching everything happen, because everything's like really colorful and bright, and then the last like 2 minutes are bright but then very brooding and dark. Like the color scheme
Mm,
changes, it's way more gray opposed to these bright colors. And then something
okay.
happens that I don't want to reveal. But then you're just like, what the heck is going on here? So I'm pretty interested in keeping watching it. And
Yeah.
then Sunny Boy was just a trip because first the animation is also weird. I would like the animes I watched this week, at least visually and the way they're directed, I thought were like really masterclass, I feel. Um, and Sunny Boy is so interesting because they don't tell you anything. You just have to kind of guess what's happening. And essentially, the premise is these students get transported to like another dimension, and they all have powers, but they didn't know they had powers until they got to that dimension. And so they try to like govern themselves. And if you read Lord of the Flies, it's very much like the first episode is super Lord of the Flies feeling, where like these children are trying to govern themselves
Hmm.
and they try to make rules to
Yeah.
follow, and then that whatever commentary on society you want to make.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, but
Never read Lord of the Flies. I don't know how I passed AP English, but I did.
Oh my god.
wait, did you
So
read Lord of the Flies?
It was like on our assigned list of reading.
But you never
Side note,
read
I
it.
guess. But I never read it. Yeah. I
So
mean, I still passed. I still
I
passed
guess
my
I guess you
test.
didn't have to read it if you passed.
yeah.
Yeah. But that's interesting. Yeah. So that's good to know.
Well, the premise of Lord of the Flies is these kids get
These
stranded on
kids
the island and they have to
like govern
self-govern,
themselves.
and they're like their one thing that keeps them together is the conch. So whoever has the conch is, I forgot if like they're the leader or they can talk. I forgot.
Is
They're
that what
able to
that
talk. Yeah.
They're
is
able to
that like
talk.
what that SpongeBob episode with the
No,
cow?
that's
That when
very
it's
different.
parried on? All right, all right.
Or
I'll have to read Lord of the Flies someday.
I mean, you don't have to. You can just watch the first episode of Sunny Boy.
Yeah.
You know what? That's true. I like that's true. That's true.
So yeah, just in general, visually, this anime Sunny Boy, I thought was just really well done. It almost looks like bad animation, but I think the way they directed it in terms of showing like the visuals of the powers, because there's like one character that has a very unique power, and the way they kind of visualize it is by like chopping up the scene almost, and then kind of showing the visual powers in that way. And then there's other characters that have different types of powers that aren't necessarily super visual. But I'm liking so far what I'm watching because it's just really weird. And I really don't know what's gonna happen. Usually I have like a good grasp of what can happen as in terms of a plot. I have no clue for this one. And I'm glad because I feel like it's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
Where can
the
you watch that on?
animation.
Sunny Boy is gonna be on Hulu, and then Edaton's on Crunchyroll actually.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. The animation for Sunny Boy. I mean, even just the like title picture, like it looks really different. Like I think I'm picky with my animation. It like almost is like that unsettling animation to me.
It's a little weird.
But
Have you
I'm
ever watched Ping
curious.
Pong? Ping Pong the animation?
No, I haven't.
No.
Oh, you guys are missing out. That was really good. But well, I guess it doesn't matter because you guys didn't watch it.
Yeah, yeah, I watched
But if you
it.
watch
Is it
Ping
similar?
Pong, yeah, in terms of like animation style, it's pretty similar. Ping Pong has like a way rougher animation though, but it stylistically they look very similar. Um, but other than that, I was just watching Remake Our Life, which it's still hidden stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that was me. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
still
to I
watching
need to
that one
watch
too.
it.
what do you think? Have you watched all the episodes, or I've only watched up to episode 3.
Yeah, episode 4 came out was either Friday or yesterday, but I watched it
Mm-hmm.
already. I have my ritual on Saturday mornings where I want to feel
Saturday
like a
morning
kid.
cartoons.
Yeah, I want to feel
Have
like
the
a kid again,
cereal.
so I watched. Yep. Hey, don't knock it.
Dude, I love cereal. Like I've tried to switch from to like, Captain Crunch to like Cheerios though. I'm still trying to
Oh,
That
don't
Special
do it. Don't
K.
do it.
Nah, man.
I gotta just get
Captain
my bowl
Crunch
of
just hits
Special
different.
K. That's
Yeah.
like dessert for me now. Anyway.
But yeah, like even well, with that nostalgia, like that the show is different because you typically get like a high school scenario all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but they're in college in this one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so there's the themes or like some of the issues that some of the characters are going through, like trying to find themselves in a way. it it's relevant. It's not just like, oh, I'm in high school. Oh,
Mm,
I'm just being an edgy kid and all this stuff, and it's just like, oh, this person has an issue doing this, or they've been trying to hide this entire time, and now they want to do this. So, uh, it's good. I'm still rooting for the blue hair girl, but uh,
You're
no,
such a blue-haired girl type of guy.
remake our life.
I'm noticing that.
blue hair
They
girls
they
are the
they're
best.
the
They
best.
They're the
they hit
best.
different.
They're the
I
best.
think I'm like a red hair, brown hair type of girl, except
Well,
for domestic girlfriend. In regards to domestic girlfriend, I'm
You're blue
bluey
haired
all
all
the
the way.
way. I'm blue hair all the way. But like remake your no, we didn't not remake your life. Run to girlfriend. You
where's your
said you like
girlfriend?
Chica, right? Or I think that was her name. The
Is
blue haired
it?
girl.
Yeah, a little punk, but
Okay.
I'm just like, yeah, it it goes with that trope. If you see the mom character with like the hair tied on the side, she's gonna die. If you see
Oh, oh
the
no.
the the girl with the blue short hair is always gonna come in second place.
Yeah.
Does that have like harem-esque vibes? Remake our life? Like is there
Not not
No,
really.
I wouldn't say so.
no?
No.
No. There is some interest. Like you could tell that there's some
Mhm.
chemistry between some characters,
Yeah.
but it's just like the the main guy is trying to do the best he can, so it's like a mute point. It's just like a side
Mm.
point of it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not like the
not. It's
focus of the
yeah, it's
story.
not a focus
Yeah.
at all. Like this guy is just trying to, remake his life. For lack of better description.
Dang.
He's just really focusing on just trying to do everything he couldn't do 5 years ago, and just taking advantage of just like his situation. And the characters, yeah, they're very just not necessarily secondary, but it doesn't focus much on their like relationships, I guess, in terms of like in a romantic sense, where like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this are these characters, is it the love triangle, blue
Right.
haired girl
Yeah.
versus brown? No, it's
No,
nothing
yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Which is why I think I like it a lot too, because it's kind of just it's more
right.
grounded in reality, where it's this guy's just trying to finish his homework, like
Yeah.
it's there's no grand conflict, there's nothing super over the top, it's all very relatable. I think in the third episode they rent the wrong camera and then they have to make do with the camera that they have, and I was
Yeah.
like again, I was like, that was me. I remember that scenario has happened to me. I remember I've had very similar experiences to that, so it's a very grounded anime in terms of just like what it deals with. It's yeah, I would just
Yeah.
say it's very grounded.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. I need to
It's
watch
good.
that one too. Yeah.
But,
I was now
I'm a
speaking of grounded in reality. Let's go with the exact opposite.
yeah.
Northall, I believe you said you watched another episode of Girlfriend after we
Yeah.
trashed it last week.
I am a I am a glutton for punishment.
You
I don't
are.
I don't know why I do the things I do. I I even finished Dark Souls again this week or
Oh
Oh
this
man,
yeah.
you just
morning.
like pain.
I
You just like suffering,
I
dude.
I just I don't know.
You're a
Yeah,
masochist.
oh God, don't say that. So I watched it and I'm just like, I don't understand why I'm watching this. I just put it on this morning because I was like, oh, I got some time to kill. I'm just gonna play it. So I put it on and then it 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 topped the ridiculous meter again.
Really?
Oh my god.
It's
How?
so
Oh,
dumb. Okay, all
Is there
right.
like 5 girls involved now?
Oh no, there's a
3?
third girl. There's a
Oh,
third
I
girl involved now.
knew it.
All right, so pretty much what you could suspect is that every girl that's on that key visual that we have up is gonna be his girlfriend, all at the same time.
Oh my
A-
god.
As to how, well, it's stupid. It's just stupid. Like, because so I get that it's from the same guy who did Aho Girl, which just means stupid girl, and the girl's just an idiot the entire way through. Uh, she just doesn't get anything. It's whatever. It's like it's a little bit of a rom com. This is a rom com too, but it takes it to a whole other level. So, he's dating the two middle girls, right?
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
they start to get along.
Blue-haired girl and red-haired girl.
Blue hair girl and red hair girl. They start to
Mhm.
get along. So they start playing games together. So they're playing a shooter, and the red haired girl's just like, hey, don't worry. Carrying people in games can sometimes be fun. So
Okay.
so I was like, okay, like she's showing blue hair girl the ropes, and she's like, oh, I've had 1,000 hours in this game. She's like, I'm pretty bad, and she just keeps dying around like every corner and stuff. It almost looked like a PUBG type of game, but it
Mhm.
was just like all still frames. Uh, so then they so this episode was kind of relatable in the sense of what they talked about,
Okay.
because then blonde hair girl, right?
Oh, we get introduced to blonde hair
You
Yeah,
get
girl.
how does
introduced to
blonde-haired
blonde.
girl even come into
Okay,
the picture?
she is an e girl.
Oh my
Oh my.
gosh! Wait, which one? Which one? The
The,
one with the pigtails or the
yeah,
white-haired girl? I guess
the
blonde
one with the
hair.
pigtails. Yeah, the one with the
Oh
pigtails.
my gosh, she's
So
a fucking a
the
VTuber.
so the blue hair girl is just like, oh, I'm gonna look up some videos of how to, so I could play better. And then they look up a video, and I forgot what her name was. It was like Milica or something, like somewhere along those lines. And so it's just like she's just there. She has the phone, right, showing the game, and then like the text is going across her chest, and she's like #1 sniper. And I'm just like, oh no! And she has a mask on and everything. She's trying to hide it, and so I'm just like, all right, see where this is going. And then I guess her school uniform was in the background, so they go, oh, she goes to the same school as us. And then the
Oh
next
my
day,
god.
they look it up, and it's like she was wearing a sweater for that thumbnail for that video that they looked up. And then when they looked at it again, she had like a low cut top, like showing cleavage and everything. And they're just like, oh my God, she's just a boob streamer.
Oh
Like, they
my
literally say
gosh.
that in there. And so I was
Oh my
like, oh, I just had a good laugh with that. But then the guy, the guy is an idiot.
Of
I just
course.
want to bash him even more. But he gets into a scenario where they had like this spot in the gym where they have lunch together because they don't want everyone else to find out.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
then the red hair girl's like, "Oh yeah, I locked everything. Blah blah blah. No one's gonna find us or get in." And then the blonde hair girl like freaking she peeks in and sees them, and she's like, "Oh, are you trying to have a threesome here?" Like,
Oh
like
my gosh.
it just jumps up to that, and he apologizes to her and is a complete idiot. He's like, "Well, if you tell everyone," he's like, "I won't tell your secret because that promotes more sadness." And he's like, "I don't want to hurt your feelings," and so it strikes a chord with her, and she's just like, "I want to be your girlfriend too." And I was like,
Gosh.
Oh my
I go,
I
I
god.
fucking
go,
can't.
oh, like I was watching the episode and I was like, why am I watching this? I this is too much.
This guy should not have this much game.
No,
He
he
should
shouldn't.
He
not.
should.
He should
He shouldn't.
not.
He should not have this much game. There, there's I don't know. There's no way that this type of thing happens. It's just like you say one thing and the person's is like, Yeah, I'll hook up with you too
Yeah.
and give
I
you
want.
like, like I don't understand it, which
That's why I called
means,
it like polygamy. Polygamy the anime.
but it's not
No,
even
for sure.
polygamy though. Oh well, I get yeah, it is polygamy, but
Polyamorous? I don't know.
uh,
Yeah, yeah.
polyamorous,
That's a
yeah,
more apt description.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh
Uh,
my
mean,
god.
it's I mean, it's just like trash, right? Like,
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
it is trash,
but
and
you're drawn to it like a raccoon.
yeah,
Because you're a trash panda.
You're a trash panda.
I'm a trash panda. I I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm just gonna watch the next episode too. I hate it. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. It's a waste of time,
But
but I might watch it.
Like it's like I think Giga on his domestic girlfriend video,
Yeah.
he kind of he referenced it to like a it's like a dumpster fire,
yeah.
you
You
know?
can't stop
You can't
watching.
stop watching it. You want to get closer
Uh,
and feel the warmth of the dumpster fire.
Dumpster
and
fire.
and I'm just like, yeah, it. I can't. I can't talk about this anymore.
I might consider watching it just, you know,
Don't
as trash. I don't know. I know some
just
people that are enjoying it. I
just
told them
keep.
not to watch it, but they started watching it, and then
Are they enjoying it?
they're enjoying it. So what can I say?
Oh
I think
my
it's like a
gosh.
really good one to watch, like just when you're not doing much. Like I think I've watched the first couple episodes when I was like cooking, and I was just like,
Mm,
oh my god, like literally just audible,
Yeah.
just like.
audible
But it's
cringe the
good.
whole
It's
time
like,
through.
yeah, you're just like, I can't believe this. And the things that they say, like, you're so right. They go like 0 to a threesome like that.
It's
Like,
kind of
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. All right, I
All
think
right.
we need to take a step back from
yeah.
this trash and start
Yeah.
start reviewing
Ta-
some other
Talk about
stuff.
some serious news,
Yeah. Talking about the good stuff.
like the Jujutsu Kaisen 0 key
Yeah,
visuals.
yeah.
Oh,
So a new
Yeah.
key
yeah.
visual came out. Um, it wasn't much, right? It was just
Yeah. It was
I mean, it's
just the
just this
character
photo
wise. Yeah.
of the
So
characters when they're younger.
yeah, when they're younger, one of them. Oh well. Okay. So the top image is when they were younger. The bottom
hmm
image is what they look like now. Uh. So s- there's only one character that's really different, which is God, what's his name? Is it Inumaki?
Inumaki?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think he's the. I feel like Maki looks pretty different too. She's happier.
She, yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess she was happier. I don't know. It's she just looks slightly different. Inumaki is a big change, and the
hmm
reason why they changed his look was because he looked too much like Itadori.
Hmm.
Really?
So because
That's
what
true,
was it?
actually.
The mangaka, he mentioned that he gave him a hoodie too initially when he
Mhm.
was doing the Zero arc, and so he just left him with that spiky hair and stuff, and they just altered it a little bit. But yeah, so it's cool. I'm hyped for it. It's coming out what, Christmas Day or something like that.
Yeah, we know where you're gonna be.
Believe
Yeah,
so.
You're like,
yeah.
family? Nah.
Uh,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
like
At the
this
movie.
family.
That that's a that is a discussion. Is Jujutsu Kaisen stronger than family?
uh,
Uh,
I
They
don't
are
know, man.
family, bro. They are
Oh,
family.
well, yeah. I'm
I mean,
growing
I
up with
think
them, okay?
all right.
I
Even
just
though
feel
I'm
Yeah.
like
past that age.
we gotta talk about Panda's glow up, you know? Like,
Yeah, look at that. Oh,
look at that.
damn.
He goes from chiseled chin to round chin. Mm.
Oh yeah, that
Mm.
is
That's
true. He becomes a little thicker. That's
He
true.
gets a
yeah,
little thick for a panda. No,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. I think Jeff, you still or Cloud, you still need to watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I watched the first 7 episodes. I just gotta
Yeah.
just gotta finish it. But
Yeah, why did you stop? How come
I
you
don't know.
didn't
I just stopped.
Bro.
I started watching others. I'll continue watching it.
You got to a peak fight and was like, all right.
I know exactly. I'm like,
Yeah, it
what?
ended when Gojo was fighting that volcano dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
early on.
Yeah.
I think that was like the last thing I saw.
Did you get to the Junpei arc?
No, probably not because I don't know what you're referencing.
Oh,
I'll watch
Junpei.
Still not
it.
over
I
it.
don't
Still
know.
not over it.
There's so much good stuff to watch, and that's one of them. So I'm just gonna take my time. If I ever just really run out of stuff to watch, which probably never, then I'll watch it. I mean, will watch it. I might watch the movie before I even watch the anime,
I know, that's what we were
which
like
I guess
we're
works,
like that
right?
would be
Because it's a
okay.
sequel. Yeah.
Prequel,
Or no,
yeah.
It's
prequel.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's a prequel.
Yeah. And I think that Jujutsu Kaisen is like one of the ones that is also really good to go into. But I mean, I guess you know a lot about it at this point, huh? You're not really going into it blind.
I just feel like I know a
You
lot
know
of
what it
what's
is.
gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
when I was watching, I'm like, this is really good stuff. I just feel like this is all very familiar to me. And so I guess that's why my interest was like a little bit lessened, just because I'm like, I won't say I'm like very good at guessing the story, but I
Mhm.
have like a knack to
All
predicting
right.
stuff.
All right. Give me your prediction then. Where it's going to go from what you see.
From what you've
From what
seen.
I've seen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me see. What did I even watch?
We're putting them on the spot.
Yeah.
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 So from what you
I'm trying to remember
watched,
what the last thing I saw was,
Gojo
which I think was just Gojo fighting
fighting the
that
volcano
dude.
dude,
yeah.
showing his like
Oh
his
yeah, they're gonna like do a tournament arc, right? Or like the schools are gonna fight each other or something.
Yeah. Yeah. They do a little mini arc.
I would say
Yeah.
that's more of a side story though.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Like this is my guess. If I'm just following like typical anime tropes and
Mhm.
stuff,
Okay.
Mhm.
they do their school test, whatever it is they're doing. All the
Mhm.
characters are probably gonna like have their little like side episode where they like kind of have a little backstory, and it's gonna
Mhm.
be sad all
Okay.
the time. And then sometime throughout the battling of the schools or whatever, some like random villain's gonna show up and disrupt the whole thing, and then they're gonna have to like come together and like fight them, or they're all gonna get split off into factions fighting different people because like a group of things attack the school or something, and
Oh.
then I don't know if there's like a really tough opponent, and Gojo's just gonna show up and just end them. Like that's what I'm guessing. Like, am I on
This
the right
is,
track or?
yeah, yeah, you're on the right track.
Eh, I'm just gonna say like yes, but no.
Okay. Yeah, but
Yeah.
see, like it's some of it was right, or like close enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At least for that arc, and then after that, it just blows up.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Uh,
I think that's
Watch
why
it
like my
or
initial
read
interest was
it.
like, okay, they're doing a school arc.
yeah,
I kind of know what's gonna happen.
but
But
Watch it, read it.
let's move on. Let's stop clowning on me since I haven't watched an anime.
I gotta
All right.
Do
say,
what you need to do.
this popped up in Twitter for me and Facebook, and it's the best anime of the decade. It's the Taco Bell anime.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's gonna
And
ruin everything.
I
what
knew this
have
was coming.
who?
What is
Norethald, have you
this?
watched it? Conchitas, have you watched it?
No, I have not.
Oh man, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
Are we watching it?
We're gonna watch a producer son. I'm gonna start sharing my screen. You know the drill.
So give us some background.
What
Uh
background can I even give?
it's called Fry Force.
Is it a parody on Fire Force?
No, no.
No,
So it's a
no.
pair. It pulls all the tropes from different anime, like kaiju, so the big monster fights,
Mhm.
like those arcs where they're fighting between like each other. Like it's just like little snippets. It's a whole parody commercial, but it it hits. It's good. But it's so
Alright.
funny
Yeah,
at the
it's
same time.
really it's really well done. I would absolutely watch this anime. Are you ready? I think
10
are
out
we
of
all
10.
ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
All right,
ready.
let's watch this bad boy. Raise up the volume for you guys.
Yeah. So there you go.
I know
Oh
what
my
it's like
gosh.
to lose something you love. It eats at me every day.
Yeah, you got the whole thing with like sibling taken away or
Alright, to Mecca.
Every time nacho
Yep.
fries came back, that warm nacho cheese sauce
Oh
was
my
drawing
Oh,
god.
so
look at that
close.
nacho
The
cheese sauce
nacho
for
cheese sauce,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Guess I'm just hungry.
For what?
Hope.
oh yeah, and it has
I
Jeff
love
Bloom,
that.
the guy who did
Wait,
Spike and
Is our
yeah,
world.
he's in there.
is
Are
Jeff
our
Goldblum?
Mexican
Oh no,
slices.
is it
Oh,
Jeff Bloom or what's his name? Oh my god.
Or we
Huh.
fry alone.
I don't know, but this is some high quality stuff. These
Damn.
monsters need their nacho fries.
Yeah. Oh, Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom.
Steve,
Yeah, we're
but
not
yeah,
Not
sponsored.
we're not
sponsored, not
sponsored by
sponsored.
Taco Bell, by the way.
We like to be. Come on, Taco
But
But if
Taco
Bell. Come
Taco
Bell,
on.
Bell, if you're
come on,
watching, we
man.
got a consistent 10 viewers watching. That's 10 new people to buy
We
fries with.
are Otaco Time.
Yeah, true.
You give us some tacos,
Our viewers would
some
def be
fries.
eating at Taco Bell for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, it had Steve Bloom in there for crying out
Really?
loud.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. It had him like
Dang.
in the background voice, like on
Mm.
there. So he's done. He's done Spike Spiegel. He does what's it called, Brim and
Look him up real
in
quick.
Valorant.
Oh,
Oh, really?
really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really
That's
cool.
I know he's
so.
like the
I
They had
think
some high quality voice acting in it too.
yeah. I mean, that had no business being that good, you know?
no, it didn't.
No.
I don't know if it was just released because of the whole Olympics thing, because it's in
'Cause
Japan
it's
and
in
they're trying
Yeah.
to cater.
Japan. Ah, that would be really smart, actually.
Yeah, let's see.
As
I could see
Taco Bell
that.
doesn't have a huge market share in Japan, they gotta really cater to
They
them.
got it. I
No,
don't even know if they have Taco Bell in
they
Japan,
do,
but
but the biggest fast food franchise like worldwide.
mhm.
Take a guess.
McDonald's,
No,
Burger King,
nope.
KFC.
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 Oh,
KFC.
okay.
Yep.
Really?
Dang. I mean,
Yeah,
they do have
worldwide.
KFC
I feel like
Christmas.
I've seen that, which is why I said KFC, but I didn't actually. I was gonna say 7-Eleven, but that's not a fast food
That's
thing.
not a fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm
it's
hyped
interesting.
for episode 2. Or
Yeah,
I
hey man, if they start like rolling out commercials for this and it's a story arc, I'd watch. I'd be like, oh
Even if they did like a one shot, like a one episode, little like quick thing, I would be down for that.
yeah,
I would shill Taco Bell. I don't even like Taco Bell, but I would
don't yeah, I
promote
don't
the
even
hell out of them.
That was funny though. What are you hungry for? Hope.
yeah.
Yeah,
They make it so dramatic. Like they hit all
that's
those
it.
parts.
These are
Yeah,
our Mexican spices. Yeah, no, that was
yeah.
good. Dang. I did not see that. That was
No,
good.
it's so quotable. Yeah, no, I would definitely want to watch this if it actually ever became a thing, which it probably won't. I know a lot of companies tend to do like this really hyped, well animated commercial, and then
And
just
then nothing comes of it.
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because I think even McDonald's did that too a while back, a couple of years ago. But
All right, well,
All right. Well, on to real
into
anime.
real anime that's been announced. This one I just found out about it like a couple hours ago, but apparently Blade Runner anime has been announced. Blade Runner Black Lotus. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it either.
I clicked the link. I think it's literally just a photo, but at least from what I can tell of the poster, it looked like it might
Ooh.
be
Okay.
almost like it might be CGI'd. I don't know, but that's
Yeah,
just
looks
generally how I
Oh.
look at it. Or even
Oh,
claymation. I don't even know if it'll ever go there.
that's That's an interesting partnership. Um,
I mean, I wonder if it'll even follow like the premise of Blade Runner, because the premise of Blade Runner is like there's these things called replicants, which are essentially like bio. Like, I don't even know. They're not necessarily robots. They're like
Mhm.
cyborgs almost.
yeah,
And there's people called, or I think Mavericks that go around hunting the replicants, and they have to put them down when they're not following like the protocol or something. At least that was like the premise of the first Blade Runner 2048, I think, had a very similar premise. But I think that one had replicants hunting replicants. I don't know what this is going to be about. They have a katana, so I mean, like, they might just be slashing down replicants. If it's 2 hours of that, I'm down. As long as it's well
Black Lotus.
animated.
Is it a movie or it's gonna be a show or a movie?
let's see.
Because
I
you
don't.
just said
All I
two
have is
Uh,
hours.
I just have
well,
this key visual.
it's probably gonna be a show because it says Crunchyroll and Adult Swim.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I kind of just assumed it would be a movie because all Blade. Oh, actually, no. Blade Runner had an animated series, I think, on Netflix.
Did it? I feel like the potential
I
is
can't remember if
there.
it's Blade Runner or The Matrix. I can't remember.
I think anything with like Blade Runner-esque. I feel like Tokyo is such a good like setting for any type of like Blade Runner-esque um
Yeah, with like the
like
neon lights and
production.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um and I like the idea of something being kind of like post-apocalyptic. Not I mean not post-apocalyptic, but like steampunk,
it's very
like
dystopian. That's for sure.
dystopian. That's the word that I think I'm
Yeah,
thinking of. Yeah. Like cyberpunk I feel like would make a really good story. I mean, I think as a game it's kind of mixed, but I think that could have been a really good story.
I mean, a cyberpunk anime was announced like
yeah.
a
Oh,
while
it
back.
was?
Hmm.
Oh, dang. Okay. Gotta watch out for those.
Oh, there's a trailer too.
For the Blade Runner?
Yeah, let me
Oh,
see.
Ooh,
what?
ooh,
I'm
do
gonna
we
get
want to
that
watch it?
over to you.
Yes, send it over. That way I
Check it out.
can.
It went up on the
Oh,
23rd, so
Oh, so
well,
2 days ago.
yeah, it
yep.
was 2 days ago. Producer son, I'm
Black
going live.
Lotus.
Black Lotus. Oh,
Yeah,
and this is like a
13 episodes.
so it is a show.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well then, sweet. We have a trailer to react to.
Los Angeles. Oh,
I think so far all the Blade Runner movies have taken place in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is I believe this is like a prequel to the one that came out, which is Blade Runner 2048, I think. So all right, let's watch this bad boy.
all right, let's do it.
All right.
Let me watch your stream.
Okay, so it is gonna be
Oh
Very
yeah,
CG.
just CGI.
3G CGI'd. Look, there's the neon signs. We're talking. Look, hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
ここはどこ
hmm.
Uh, so
Yeah,
It's giving
it
me
does
like
give me
Alita
Alita
Battle
vibes.
Angel vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that looks like Alita.
so reading about it and stuff, it says that the English version will be on Adult Swim.
Mm.
They might do dub and sub on
I thought she
Crunchyroll.
was holding like a PS4 controller. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
For a second. Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
smooth. At least it's
Yeah.
not like that other animation that Crunchyroll
Like
funded.
X-Arm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch that like the remake of the Pokemon 2000 movie where they do
No.
this type of animation?
No.
Mm-mm.
Apparently that one was really good, so that's what this is reminding me of.
The world that changed how we see sci-fi is back every week. Blade Runner.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, they got the trailer voice guy.
They do got the
Yeah.
trailer voice guy.
But
I don't
what are your
know.
thoughts?
I'm not really feeling it. I think it's just the animation looks like a video game cutscene, and
Mm,
I'm not digging it. I don't know. I'm
So
not an animator though, so
my thing is I know about Blade Runner. I haven't
Mhm.
watched the movies.
Me
you know,
either.
I don't know if you even need to really watch the movies.
Yeah.
Like for
I think
this specific anime, I don't know if you even have to watch them. I don't know how they
Probably
get
not.
I mean, unless they get Harrison Ford in the
Oh,
anime and Ryan
or Ryan
Gosling.
Gosling.
So
I
I
doubt it.
mean, I
yeah.
don't think they would. I don't
It'll
know.
be
I've not
interesting.
seen the
I think
credits.
it's got potential, but I don't know.
Well,
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. I'll probably check it out, but
hmm
I'm not gonna hold my breath. It's also a Crunchyroll original. Not to say that those are generally bad, but I feel like sometimes they suffer from like the one season curse,
yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
where they only get one season and they just never make anything more of it.
Maybe we should watch X-Arm
No.
and talk about
What?
that. You haven't heard about X-Arm? Cloud?
X Arm? No. What
Yeah.
is that?
What is
Oh,
that?
okay. It's
Oh.
just it was another Crunchyroll original that was like so bad.
Yeah.
Like really,
Like
really,
so
really bad.
bad it's good, or
No, just bad.
No, just
Oh, I
bad.
have heard of this one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you've probably seen like
I've
screen grabs of
seen.
it and stuff.
Yes.
We could do
Terrible
that.
CG.
We
We
can
can
That's a
do that
plan
whole
a
another
other
day.
time
that's a
when
whole
we
other
Yeah, we'll do
topic
that
on its
another
do
own
time.
that.
for sure. All right.
All right. Well, boys. I went
Conchitas,
to
this is you. This is all you.
yes, I
Yep.
went to my local bookstore. Um,
Support your local bookstores, people.
support your local
Yeah.
bookstores, y'all. Yeah. And they have like a decent section of manga, and every time I go, I like to grab like just like random volumes and stuff of things that catch my eye. And there was a couple. I was actually looking to see if they had like Chainsaw Man, just because I like reading things physically, and I like having like the first volumes of different things. They didn't have any, and so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna grab some other things that catch my eye. So I'm gonna start with I got three things. So go ahead and show them up right here.
Oh,
I got Sweetness and Lightning. Something's wrong with us. Ooh. And then
ew, that
plus
sounds spicy.
sized elf.
Uh,
Thick elf.
Big elf. So
Thick elf.
I'm gonna leave that one for last. But so the first one that I picked up is Sweetness and Lightning. And I read the first few chapters. It seems really wholesome. It's about like a single dad, who he's a widow and he's trying to raise his daughter. And it seems like he's apparently like a really crappy cook. And
oh.
like kind of just feeds his daughter like garbage, like just like microwave stuff, because he tried cooking for her once and it was really bad.
Oh man.
Um, and apparently it's an anime too. So I didn't know that. So I think after reading the volume, depending on how I like it, I might check that out as well. But so far seems really wholesome. He ends up like he's a teacher, and so he ends up like I don't know if there's like a romance involved with like his student, but pretty much like he has a
Okay.
student that I think the mom's kind of like out of the picture, but she's a really good cook. And so I'm assuming that it's kind of like the three of them are learning how to cook, kind of bonding together, like making like a little family pretty much. So I'm not sure where they're going to go with the teacher student stuff. I'm not opposed to it. I like that subgenre. Like teacher, why are you here? Is I actually really really like right? Really like that manga. But super wholesome, super wholesome. And I did like look through the pages, and there isn't anything like particularly ecchi or anything. So
No
that's the first
spice in
one.
it.
No
No
spice,
spicy
just
element to it.
all heart, no spice. Um, like a good meal, you know.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Ooh, as long as
so
it's
the
not
next
cooked by
one,
that dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
the next one I got is called Something's Wrong with Us. And this one is about this girl who's like a confectionery maker. So all of these I actually found around like a little food display that they had,
Yeah, I
and
was
it
gonna
was like
say, are
Okay,
these
food.
yeah.
all related to food?
Yeah, they're all like food related, I guess. And so this one's kind of like it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be a steamy romance with like some dark elements. So pretty much these two, this guy's like royalty, and then this girl is she was like a worker that worked at their like confectionery or something, and he's like the heir to the shop. Um, and it seems like they get together. So I've only read the first few pages. And so far it seems like this guy framed her mother for his dad's murder. But it seems like this guy is the one who murdered his dad. And I'm assuming, like just reading the back and stuff, that they end up getting married for whatever reason. Because it
Okay.
seems like as
Okay,
kids
all
they really
right.
got along, but he ended up like killing his dad, framed her mother, and then they left the house. And so, yeah, it's supposed to be like steamy, but apparently like spine chilling, a little bit of drama, a little bit of romance. And looking through the pages of this one as well, it doesn't seem like there's anything like particularly etchy. It's just more like tension. I think a lot more tension building. So I'm
Okay.
excited to read this one. It looks like it'll be good too. All right, now the golden
Uh,
ticket. Like, so I found this. It's called Plus Sized Elf,
Oh my
and
god.
I too am a trash panda. And was just kind of
I mean,
like,
I think we all are.
we were
uh,
all little trash pandas, and I was
mhm.
like, "This is gonna be so trashy. Like, I have to check it out." I don't even like elves. Like, I'm not really a fan for the fantasy or anything like that. But I was just kind of like, I have to check this out. Like, the cover is this elf girl stuffing her face full of fries, and she's like chubby. And
Relatable.
so totally relatable. Yeah. And so I started reading it, and it seems like it follows this guy. His name is Naue, I think.
Yeah.
And he like works at a weight loss clinic. And so he gets all these
Oh,
clients that are, he gets this girl as his first client. And I guess he ends up like it's in the human world, but apparently elves
Yeah,
are able to
I
travel
wanted to
through a
ask. I'm like,
portal.
is it like a
okay.
fantasy world
No, no, no. So
or
it's the
something
human
like that?
world, but I
Okay.
guess just elves are able to like travel into the human world. And so this girl talks about it's really funny because the girl talks about how like elf food sucks, and she's like, I'm tired of eating just like crap. So she ended up going to the human world, and
Mhm.
it's like all the food is delicious, but she can't contain herself, and so now she
Yeah.
can't return to her regular world because she's too thick. And so she
Oh,
needs to yeah. I guess there's like
The
a
elf world
weight
has
limit.
weight
Yeah,
requirements.
the elves I guess fat shame. And so
Damn.
damn.
yeah. And so she has to like lose weight to be able to go back to the elf world. So it's funny cuz like in the first chapter he ends up helping her like lose the weight. Um and then she leaves, right? And she's just like, "Oh, thank you so much, blah blah blah." And then like a couple panels later, he finds her at the fast food place, and it's supposed to be like weeks later, but she's fat again. And
Oh my god.
she's just like, "It's fine. I don't care. I can lose the weight. Like all I have to do is diet again." Um and so, yeah, it seems like every single chapter he's like going to be taking care of a different type of fantasy character. So the first chapter was this elf, and she's a light elf. And then in the
Oh,
second
okay.
chapter, he finds a dark elf, and
Oh,
like the light elf and the dark elf kind of get into some stuff. But what really like what I noticed right away about this manga was that the panels and the faces are hella suggestive.
oh,
So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but she's getting a massage, and this is her
Oh.
face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
So,
okay. All right.
she's just getting a massage. Like, it's nothing dirty. But,
Oh, that depends.
and yeah, and so I was looking at the panels, and like, just look at this. Just look at this. Her ears popped
Oh,
out. Yeah, like, and I was just kind of like,
they're
this
all
guy,
red. Oh my
this guy is
god.
a freaking hentai artist. I'm like, he's got to be a hentai artist. So I had to do some research. Because it doesn't really say like who the author is. It just says like Synecdoche or something like that. I'll go ahead and show that. Um, and so I looked it up, and I mean, the person, I don't know, they only have like 5 different works. And of those 5, they're all hentai except for this one. So I
Oh,
looked up some of his work, and Cloud, I don't know if we want to just like share it
No, I
really
don't think we
quick.
no,
want to
no.
share it. No, I don't think we do. Yeah,
I
you
think
Share
send
we're
me
the
the
names.
good.
link. You. All right. Okay.
He's
Just
okay.
look at the
Let me
names. They're
let
in
me check out the
Japanese,
names.
but I was like looking, and I was looking on my anime list, and like apparently this person just like loves thick girls, like just. And then all the comments were like, "Oh yeah, like
He's a
my
Chad.
thick,
Yeah,
yeah, like he's a Chad."
what was that one we were laughing at? Like
Sickness
thickness for the thick.
sickness for the
Thickness.
thickness.
Thickness for the thickness.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, one of the mangas he's made is called Genki 1000 by exclamation point big ass. That's one of them.
Oh god.
And then the other one is Moochie Lover.
So the
This one has
cover,
this one has a ridiculous
it's the
cover.
ridiculous cover. Like it's like 2 women, and they're just like on top of each other, but they've got
I'm
like
Freaking
huge melons.
mountain size melons.
Mountains like they're like
Hmm.
spilling over.
They
Like
got dump trunk of an ad. God,
so
is
Oh
anyway,
my god.
I mean, if you're into
um
culture, by all means, this seems like it's for you.
this it seems like it's for you. And so yeah, so apparently Plus Size Self has a ton of volumes. So it seems to be like a successful um story. And like this was at my at my bookstore, and it was like advertised, like they had it
Clearly, it's
on
for
the
all ages.
display. I don't know if it's for all. Yeah, they just have it rated as older teen.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Because
But
I looked them up and I put questionable words after just to see what would pop up.
Ah,
And
did anything pop out?
not it's like fan stuff of his stuff that he has out there, or
Mhm.
like other dojins, but they're all thick girls. Like
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I mean, like, I
Mhm.
went into
Thick,
this. I'm like, you know what? Maybe
thick
this is
with at
gonna be
least three
about like
C's.
body positivity. Like maybe they're gonna normalize plus size elves. It's like, nah, he just likes thick
He
girls.
just likes them thick.
he just
Oh
likes
my
to
god, guys!
oh
I
my
just found another panel. You guys want to see it?
Sure.
yeah.
Show it off.
Show
Show
it,
it.
might as well. What is
What is that?
what's that?
What is she eating?
Is she
That like
eating?
Yeah.
Is that
corn?
napkin? Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. I just like
oh
looked at
yes.
this panel, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is great.
Guess
Totes
he
recommend.
has another one
I'm not
little one
finished.
shot called
I'm
Because
not
It's You
finished with
Shorty.
this. I'm not finished with this one, but I'll have an Otaco rating for it next week.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
I think I read something, but I don't know if I can top that.
We
So
could talk about it next
we can
week.
talk
Yeah.
about it next week.
Um, all right.
Uh,
Well, we were gonna talk about Chainsaw Man we're gonna try to talk about Chainsaw Man for the second week and a half, but I guess we'll just leave it for next week. That way we have a little bit more time to
Yeah.
get into
Yeah, maybe we
everything.
can do like because we were originally going to discuss the first 5 chapters. Maybe we can just do like the first 10.
The first 10. Yeah,
That way
that
we
sounds
have
good.
we have a little bit more to work with next week.
Northall says,
All
I
right,
see
yeah.
you, Northall. You probably read a whole thing already, haven't you?
He's probably ready, he's just
What?
not telling us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
keeping
I
it
saw
a
your little
secret.
I saw your little shifty eyes. You're like, yeah, 10 chapters.
Yeah, 10 chapters.
That's like,
Yeah. Don't
oh yeah,
don't worry about it.
that was like 80
Okay.
chapters ago.
Okay.
Um, yeah, all right.
All right.
But I think that's all we have for everyone today. Unless anybody has anything else they want to mention.
This
Yeah,
week,
what are y'all
Yeah,
watching
what are,
this
what are
week?
you gonna watch?
What do
Yeah.
we watch?
Remake Our Life, Tokyo Revengers. Unfortunately, Girlfriend.
That's gonna be your anime this season watch.
It
Yeah.
Yeah,
is. You're gonna
I
be like
swear
anime
to
of the
God.
season. I think I'm gonna try to crunch out Beastars this week.
I
really
might
want
do that
to.
too. Since you said all the episodes are out, right?
Yeah, they're
All right.
all out.
Yeah.
There's no waiting.
I might just freaking run through them.
Hmm.
And I'm probably just gonna watch everything I discussed today. Maybe I'll watch Girlfriend just so Northald has another trash panda to discuss it with.
Oh God,
But
please.
we'll see. We'll see. I can't let you take that burden on alone
And I'll keep y'all updated
on your
on my
trash.
volumes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need some of those plus size elf
Plus size
updates
elves.
for sure.
Oh my gosh.
I think the fans want it, the viewers want it.
Yeah, let us
That
know in the comments below. Ghost of Harambe's, yeah. Don't worry, I'll pass these volumes on to you.
All right.
all right. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for us today. If you're following the Twitch stream, thanks. If you're not following the Twitch stream, please drop a follow. It really helps us out. If you're watching this on YouTube, because we will be uploading the VOD sometime soon, maybe next day, just like, comment, and subscribe. Wait, what can we make the commenters comment? What should they comment this week?
They
Unless if
should
you like
they
thick
should
girls.
all comment sickness for the thickness.
Yes,
All right,
common
if you
sickness
Just
for the thick.
over and
watch
over.
if you watch this episode to its entirety and you got to this point, leave a comment and put sickness for the
Thickness for the
thickness.
thickness. We'd love to see that.
Yeah.
All right, that is the viewer's job. But again, like, comment, sickness for the thickness, and then subscribe. It really helps us out. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, thanks
All
y'all for
right.
watching. Keep eating tacos. We will be eating tacos eventually. Keep watching anime. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye.